Mr. Jensen, the judge said slowly, peering over her glasses. Are you telling this court the HOA has built an entire cul-de-sac on your land? The courtroom projector snapped into focus. Bright red lines shaded half the Evergreen Meadows subdivision, 3 houses, a playground, and a gazebo. The red area was labeled property of N. Jensen. HOA President Mara Yates went from spray tan orange to printer paper white. That can't be right, she cried. Our builder. I, Noah Jensen, sat dusty from my field, nodding at the map. The only thing encroaching, I said, was their entire neighborhood. I own 10 acres, one of the last original parcels in the area. When I started building a workshop barn, Mara appeared, clip-on badge gleaming. You can't build that, she announced. That structure is in violation of HOA guidelines. Good thing I don't live in your HOA, I replied. She insisted my field was designated for potential future amenities. I pointed to the old fence line, my property lines at that fence. I started getting official-looking stop work orders and emails from HOA board at evergreenmeadows.com. I replied once, I am not and have never been a resident of Evergreen Meadows. Your HOA has no authority over my land. Mara leveled up, filing complaints with the county and animal control, all of which failed. The escalation reached a climax with a certified letter, notice of legal action. They were suing me for encroachment and demanded I transfer the disputed portion of my property to them for use as community green space. I called my attorney, Gina Park. She hired a surveyor for a modern check of my old deed. 2 weeks later, the surveyor found the shocking truth. He pointed toward the subdivision. You see that cul-de-sac? Half of that, that's you. 3 of their houses were partially built on my parcel. The developer's plat was sloppy. They had incorrectly extended the new lots onto my existing, legally recorded land. The barn wasn't encroaching, the HOA was. In court, Mara arrived in full spectacle. Her attorney presented a vague, developer-drawn map. Then Gina presented the county-certified survey. The map showed my parcel traced from records dating back decades, with the HOA lots overlaid. A hatched shaded area showed the encroachment of lots 7, 8, and 9 onto my land. The room changed temperature. The judge leaned in. Gina explained, the developer's plat map incorrectly extended the new lots over my client's existing parcel. The county never updated ownership on that section because it still belongs on record to Mr. Jensen. The HOA attorney sputtered, this must be an error. The judge confirmed with Mara, did the HOA verify its boundaries with an independent survey? Mara could only stammer, we trusted the developer. 2 weeks later, the judge issued the ruling. The HOA's lawsuit is dismissed with prejudice. The HOA is ordered to pay Mr. Jensen's legal fees and survey costs. As to the encroachment, the parties must pursue one of the following: purchase the land from Mr. Jensen at fair market value, or potentially remove or modify the structures currently encroaching. The word removal hit the room like a gunshot. Given the HOA's harassment, they are barred from further direct contact with Mr. Jensen outside of legal counsel. News spread fast. Real estate agents started sweating. The power had shifted entirely. The final settlement: the 3 affected homeowners bought perpetual easements for the portions of their houses on my land. The HOA bought a smaller easement for the playground. The developer cut a fat settlement check to the HOA, most of which went to me. I insisted on one final condition in the settlement. Evergreen Meadows HOA acknowledges it has no authority, jurisdiction, or enforcement rights on the property of Mr. Noah Jensen, nor may attempt to annex or claim said property in the future. Mara signed at last. By then, she was no longer HOA president. Homeowners called a special meeting, voting 39-1 to remove her. She stood clutching her binder, but I was protecting our community. The room stayed silent. She walked out alone, her clip-on badge meaningless.